Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, Season 1. And this is from Paramount Plus. And somebody thought it was a great idea to make a prequel spin-off of Grease set in the night, like setting up the Pink Ladies who appear in Grease. And I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. But it's still a musical, and to be honest, the thing that stood out to me the most in this were some of the musical numbers. Now, there's a lot of musical numbers over the course of 10 episodes of almost an hour apiece, and some of them are really good. And generally, all of them have pretty inventive and interesting visual representations with the production design, the costuming, and everything. So those elements worked for me. I thought that they were by far the most interesting parts of this show. There's so many characters though. And you know, the Pink Ladies were side characters. Some of them got some big moments in the movie Grease. Most of them did not. They had particular focuses, or they had like their personality. But you have four members of the Pink Ladies, and then other potential ones, and then all these other characters at the high school, and I just feel like this was overstuffed. And to be honest, not many of these characters were particularly interesting. I do give a lot of credit to the performers, like Marissa Davila, Cheyenne Isabella Wells, Ari Notartoso, Tommaso, Trisha Fukuhara. They're the four who lead this, and then along with Chanel Bailey, who's like, maybe she's going to be a fifth Pink Lady. And it just feels like the show struggles to prove why it exists. And I don't think the narrative that they put together really earns it. And for some reason, I don't feel like the show really got who the Pink Ladies were, because like they are a very specific kind of group of women in the original one. And in this particular show, I just feel like they try to go swinging as wild and trying to get them as perfectly balanced as possible, trying to hit on every single possible thing that you could tackle in a coming-of-age story. And none of it is really done with, I feel like, a lot of heart or earnestness. The show has a lot of energy, and it does have a really awkward mixing of, like, 2023 sensibilities trying to be in what's like the 1950s, and it just comes off strange. And something doesn't click right all the time with this. But, you know, the music's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I think the performances are rock solid. I just feel like this show is overstuffed, doesn't really mesh well with what it's trying to say, and fitting it into this period piece. Like, if you're going to try to tackle all these issues, it kind of feels like you might as well have just, like, put it in modern times. Which, honestly, if you did that, you would just get as many people pissed off about this show, too. So then, there's no really winner. So I don't know why this really existed. I'm not excited for a second season. Like, I'll watch it if they come out with one. But, you know, maybe I'll go back and listen to some of the music and watch some of those elements. But I do want to say the cast does a good job. But it just feels like it's checking boxes and not really have a ton of heart in what it's trying to say or what it's trying to portray. But those are my thoughts on Season 1 of Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.